7 Eyewitness News is celebrating Black history over the next month by uncovering lesser-known stories across Western New York. Well, legend has it the buffalo wing was born in Buffalo, New York in the 1960s, but after that is where the original story gets a little murky for some. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Madison Carter shows us how the family of the late John Young is working to make sure his truth lives on.
You know, in hindsight, if he had patented it, we wouldn't be having this discussion.
John Young is a man many credit with being the originator of the buffalo wing. He opened his first business on Jefferson and Carlton in 1963, where he started selling whole chicken wings. At the time, this was a part of the chicken that was either thrown away or used for stock. Young moved business up to Jefferson and High Street, but it was only once he realized sauce was boss that business started to boom.
He was saying that the first 2 days that he opened the doors, he realized he had created a monster, and he used that phrase a lot when something was exciting to him. People came from everywhere to get the wings with the mumbo sauce.
Mumbo sauce, a tomato-based concoction, was brought to life at Young's third location at Jefferson and Utica. Many near and far remember the famous deal splashed across the side of his building, 10 whole wings for $1.
But somebody had been drafted into the service, and they said they told me while in the foxholes, they would be thinking and talking about chicken wings with mumbo sauce.
Young had many friends at the time, including Frank Bellissimo, who would go on to trademark the buffalo wing with his wife many years later.
I know Frank used to visit my husband in the restaurant business, and I know that was before Frank started selling chicken wings.
Racial and social instability forced him to leave his business behind and take his family to Decatur, Illinois in 1970.
We were not in Buffalo when Frank started selling chicken wings.
You know, when they came back, people were selling split wings and blue cheese and that type of thing, which my father considered as tampering with the wings because he started selling whole wings. That was the original way that wings were sold in Buffalo.
His family says Young's inability to trademark and market his mumbo sauce is partly to blame for why they feel he's been written out of the history of the wing.
People weren't necessarily trying to take sides, but in the same way they were, because right now, if you ask people, they're going to say Frank and Teresa, and that is taking a side as opposed to saying they claim.
John Young left a handwritten account to his daughter of what he calls the truth. And until his death in 1998, his family says it pained him to feel that story was being erased.
Many people who know the history of Buffalo know who was selling wings first.
Now, the Young family says John had a number of ideas he never legally put his name on, but you've definitely heard of some of them before. Head over to my social media pages on Twitter. It's Madison L. Carter. On Facebook, Madison Carter WKBW, to see more on how his family says he might be connected to Meals on Wheels. In studio, Madison Carter, 7 Eyewitness News.